As to getting all dirty and soaking wet, Mom never worried about that, often telling me years later, when talking about her grandkids, it's good for them. The clothes can go in the washing machine and the kids in the bathtub. Mom also loved and taught us to respect all of creation. As kids, when we came home from an adventure on Howe Creek with a pail full of sticklebacks, frogs, or salamanders, she would always admire our catch of the day, point out some interesting things about each of them, and then tell us that we couldn't keep them, but we had to bring them back and let them go so they could live for another day. And plants. Oh, did Mom love her plants. Whether they were all the plants indoors, in her flower beds, or the wild ones she found. Growing up, we always had a living room full of plants, from African violets to streptocarpuses she raised from cuttings brought back from Holland, to a date palm that finally outgrew its living space. Mom could return to life the deadest looking houseplant you ever saw. Mom also loved any kind of wildflower, traveling with identification books on holidays and commenting on the unique beauty of each kind she spotted. Even the lowly dandelion held a special spot to her. I'll tell you about that later. After Brenda and I had moved out, Mom and Dad had a bit more time to travel. There were numerous trips to visit family in Alberta, a last trip to Holland, and a bit of a bucket list trip across Canada.